Hi. I get my British accent back the moment I talk to you.
Oh my gosh, you're British?
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
I've been here 18 years, so I sound very American most of the time.
Are you kidding? Because you sound so British now.
I know, but like literally 2 minutes ago, I was talking more like this.
They call it code switching.
They
do. You know that?
Yeah. I mean, you've done such an amazing job and you've built such a beautiful character. What was it like finding the earnestness and the sincerity of Patricia?
That was exciting because Katie and Hero had created a world that was so robust. I just knew, or I had it, that it could hold all of that. So going, and also I think you hit hard one feeling, you can flip over to the next, and commit even. It sort of has a ricochet effect in the best way. So like with the horror and comedy, but also with the pain and the awkwardness to the ecstasy and the love, and it all kind of just was this really exciting tightrope to walk.
Patricia's also grown up on the island, never getting to leave, and all the people that she grew up with want nothing to do with her and are objectively horrible to her as well. How did that impact the way that you played her?
Yeah, I mean, it was just thinking about the logic of that, of someone that has never been able to leave the island and has had in her formative years that really traumatic experience of the boogeyman almost getting her, and then all these girls dying, and then her panic lying about the cause, and then everyone not believing her and being stuck in that with that reputation. What does that do? She's sort of frozen in the child, in that sort of child state, I guess. And it was just like, what is that like as an adult?
I love the episode that you get where she's running away from the boogeyman because Patricia's a final girl in that moment. What was it like looking at the script and realizing that she was going to be a final girl in the world of Widow's Bay?
I had no idea what final girl was. Like, I really know what
now
final
you
girl
know.
is. Yeah.
Because you are one.
Yeah, exactly. So I had no idea. I was just like, she's really smart, and she's kind of doing what the A-Team did with her, like, setting the petrol on fire. I was like, God, she's knocking it out the park with her, like, problem solving.
Yeah. I mean, I love how she always does things in a very Patricia way. She has a taser, but she forgot to charge it. She'll put $20 on gasoline and set the whole place on fire. Yes. And as you went episode by episode, how did you enjoy getting to find all those idiosyncrasies?
It just made sense to me. And it was even with the production design and the props, like opening the cupboard of her in her house, or like her drawer at the office. Those idiosyncrasies were in just everywhere. It was just so full and made so much sense that it was just it made it not easy. It was hard work, but it was just really playful. It was like playing. Yeah.
And it's so heartwarming for a brief moment when we get to see everybody actually show up at Patricia's party and be having a great time, and she thinks that someone's made a noise complaint because it's too much of a good time. How did it feel getting to live in her in that moment where she actually is living out her dream for a second?
Fantastic. And it was important, actually. I thought it was really important, that dance scene, and that it is her having the best night. And I think even with what's happened, what the consequence of her, casting a spell on everybody and everybody being poisoned, like, it is still the best night of her life. I think by episode 10, it is still the best night of her life, yeah.
I love the idea of stepping into Patricia and thinking, how would she dance at the moment where she's feeling the most free? Yeah. How did you find the physical movement of that for yourself?
It just felt like she should be kind of awkward but owning it, and finding dance moves from music videos that she would have in her back pocket for the occasion when she is the center of the attention, and she'd just bust out some moves, and that just felt very logical to me.
And then obviously she discovers that she inadvertently put a spell on everybody and it's not quite the party that she thought. How did you find the emotional space of what that was going to step into for her?
Yeah, it was I just remember thinking, I just took my time. It just felt important to commit to that, like the devastation of it for her, and the realization that everything she's worked towards, she's now in a worse position than when she began. And then where does that leave her? Well, it leaves her finding her team with Wick and Loftus.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you get to also play a workplace comedy as part of the show as well. And as you got to those later episodes where there is more of a community with Wick and Tom, like you just said, how did that change a lot of the space of going into scenes where she finally has community?
Sorry, say that.
How did it change the way that it felt going into scenes because she finally has a sense of community?
Oh, but it was always fun doing scenes with Matthew and Stephen. Like, it just was always a buzz doing that, and it felt fun from the off. But yeah, just I've said it before, but it did feel like meeting my buddies, even though I didn't really know them. But it felt like that.
Yeah. And lastly, what was the physical comedy that you enjoyed getting to play around with the most in this show?
The dancing, the running, getting the job done in the Boogeyman episode, no matter how clumsily, like not having to have a brilliant like running form, or she gets it done by hook or by crook, and I like that. Yeah.
You've done such an amazing job, and there's a reason that everybody loves this character so much, so thank you.
Oh, thanks so much. Thank you.